Hi, it's Mrs. Baumster here. We'll talk about parallel and perpendicular lines. And although parallel and perpendicular lines are terms that we've worked with in the past in 6th and 5th grade, I want to make sure that we're keeping it fresh in our memory because it is important when we go to find out different things about various shapes, squares, rectangles, triangles. So let's just talk about it kind of quickly. First of all, lines and line segments. You probably remember this. Lines they just go on forever in both directions. They never end. They're infinite, infinitely long. A line segment is a piece of the line that is taken out of that line. It's just a chunk. Somebody cut it out. So intersecting lines. Two lines or line segments that touch each other in any way are called intersecting lines. Think about when two streets meet together, we call that the intersection. So intersecting lines and line segments. Two lines or two line segments that go on and they never touch, they are always the same distance apart, are considered parallel, like railroad tracks that the train runs on. They are always the same distance apart. Perpendicular is a very specific kind of intersecting lines. When these two lines meet, they form a right angle or 90 degrees. And this symbol in the corner tells us that. It tells us that someone has measured it, and this angle right here is 90 degrees. It also means that this angle over here is 90 degrees, and that this angle over here is 90 degrees, and that this angle over here is 90 degrees. Okay. They ask you in number 1 to look at these two lines and tell, are they perpendicular? Do they intersect? Are they parallel? One way you could make sure that you're not just guessing is to take two straight edges, like the edge of two pieces of paper, or if you have two rulers, use rulers, lay them along the edge of each line and see if you think that eventually the lines will touch each other in either direction. If they're going to touch, they're intersectors. And if they don't touch, they're going to be parallel. We look at number 2. It talks about line segments in the figures, and it asks us which line segments are parallel and which are perpendicular. So normally, you would not just assume that these were right angles, but I am going to draw this symbol in because we just talked about it. And I'm going to draw that right angle symbol in. And now we're going to look at line segment A, B, so the line segment that goes in between those 2 points, and the line segment B, C. And are they parallel, which means that they never touch each other, or are they perpendicular? You write your answer on the line. Then we're going to look at line segment AD, that's over here, and line segment BC over here. And they're asking again, parallel or perpendicular? So do they look like they're ever going to touch? And if you, again, you could take a straight edge of a book, edge of an envelope, piece of paper, a ruler, and line it up and see if they would ever look like they're going to touch. I will also tell you, if it's a true rectangle and you have these two opposite angles, opposite corners are right angles, these lines or line segments are parallel. They will never touch. Okay. I'm going to let you kind of work your way through B on your own, and let me know how it goes. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk with you soon. Take care.